Yeah. Oh, 2 hands now!
The Napier Lion is a 12-cylinder, petrol-fueled broad Aero W12 configuration aircraft engine built by D. Napier and Son from 1917 until the 1930s. A number of advanced features made it the most powerful engine of its day and kept it in production long after other contemporary designs had been superseded. It is particularly well known for its use in a number of racing designs for aircraft, boats, and cars. The Wright R3350 Duplex Cyclone is an American twin-row, supercharged, air-cooled, radial aircraft engine with 18 cylinders displacing nearly 3,350 cubic inches. Power range from 2,200 to over 3,700 horsepower, depending on the model. Developed before World War II, the R3350's design required a long time to mature before finally being used to power the Boeing B-29 Superfortress. After the war, the engine had matured sufficiently to become a major civilian airliner design. The Vednev M14P is a Russian 9-cylinder, 4-stroke, air-cooled, petrol-powered radial engine producing 360 horsepower. Its design dates from the 1940s and is itself a development of the Evchenko AI-14 engine. The engine has been used extensively by the Yakovlev and Sukhoi design bureaus. The M14P is also used in some experimental aircraft and kit designs such as the Murphy Moose, Radial Rocket, Pitts Model 12, and others. The Bristol Hercules is a 14-cylinder two-row radial aircraft engine designed by Sir Roy Fedden and produced by the Bristol Engine Company starting in 1939. It was the most numerous of their single-sleeve valve, Burt McCollum, or Argyll, type designs, powering many aircraft in the mid-World War II timeframe. The Hercules powered a number of aircraft types, including Bristol's own Beaufighter heavy fighter design, although it was more commonly used on bombers. The Continental R670, factory designation W670, was a 7-cylinder 4-stroke radial aircraft engine produced by Continental displacing 668 cubic inches and a dry weight of 465 pounds. Horsepower varied from 210 to 240 at 2,200 RPM. The engine was the successor to Continental's first radial engine, the 170 horsepower Continental A70. This engine was used on many aircraft in the 1930s and 1940s. The R670 was widely used in the PT-17 Stearman primary training aircraft of the U.S. military. The Shov Ash 62 is a 9-cylinder, air-cooled, radial aircraft engine produced in the Soviet Union. A version of this engine is produced in Poland as the ASC-62 and the People's Republic of China as the HS-5. The Ash 62 was a development of the Wright R1820 Cyclone that had been Built in Russia under license as the Shvetsov M25, the main improvements including a 2-speed supercharger and a more efficient induction system. The Rolls-Royce Merlin is a British liquid-cooled V12 piston aero engine of 27 liters capacity. Rolls-Royce designed the engine and first ran it in 1933 as a private venture. Initially known as the PV12, it was later called Merlin following the company convention of naming its 4-stroke piston aero engines after birds of prey. After several modifications, the first production variants of the PV12 were completed in 1936.